In this video, I'm about to break down a new defensive scheme that easily stops both the run and the pass, all with an easy setup. Looking for Madden 23 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. We got a very good Madden 23 tip video for you guys today. We're about to show a new defensive scheme. It's going to be based around a blitz that can stop both the run and the pass. Now, I run the 4-6 playbook on defense, but you can find what I'm about to show you in a few different other books as well. If you don't want to use the 4-6, that's completely fine, but I think the 4-6 playbook is the best in the game. The formation we're going to look at is this big nickel over G. You can do a lot with this formation as far as blitzing coverage and stopping the run. Now, this is a formation that will allow you to sub your safeties in the game at linebacker. So you guys can see here on my team, I have Peppers and Hendricks in the game right here. So the play I want to work with is going to be the cover 2. We're going to make sure we have our auto flip on when using this defense. And I like to keep my alignment on base. That's just going to be more effective for me no matter what formation I go up against. I know that my defense is going to line up the same. Now, as far as zone drops go, I don't really have a default setting for them. It kind of just depends upon what my opponent is doing. But the play we're going to look at is this cover 2 from the big nickel over G. We're going to show you guys how to stop the run, stop the pass, and get pressure all at the same time. So first I want to show you guys some different things you can do with the blitz, and then I'm going to show you guys how to stop the run, adjust your coverage, all that. So let's look at a bunch formation first, just against your standard 5 out. What I mean by 5 out, sending 5 out on a route. Now, we're going to move the ball back a little bit. And just a reminder, guys, I do free Madden 23 tip videos on my channel. I do gameplays. I do news each and every week. So if you like this content, subscribe, drop us a like on the video, comment. If we can get to 350 likes on this video, I will drop another fire defense from this formation you guys can use. So this setup is really simple. All you're going to do is pinch your defensive line. And to do that, I hit left on the D-pad and then down on the left analog stick. That's going to pinch your line. Then I'm going to show blitz. And to show blitz, you hit coverage audible, which is either triangle or Y, and then to the left on the left stick. Basically, that's going to bring this safety in the box right here, and this is going to allow you guys to blitz from either side without the offense really knowing what you're doing. So what I typically do here is, if I don't think that they're blocking anybody, what I would do is I would control this one of these linebackers right here, and I would go ahead and blitz one of the slots. It could be the safety in the box over here, or the nickel back right here. Now, in this case, I'm going to blitz, say I blitz to the left of the screen. If you blitz this deep zone, you do want to adjust your coverage. So, like, I would put this guy in outside third, and that would be what we would do. And then I kind of use the middle. You could drop this guy back over the middle into a third and user him. Completely up to you. Completely up to you. So, that's how we're going to do it. I know it didn't show my adjustments for whatever reason, but we'll do it again so you guys can see. As you guys can see here, this just gets easy pressure off the edge, and you're going to screen. So again, so you guys can kind of see how that works, all you do is you pinch your defensive line, and then you show blitz. Again, when you show blitz, now you have a safety in the box, as well as a nickel corner, so you can really blitz either side very effectively. Again, if you blitz the side of the safety in the box, you know, kind of like this, you will want to put this guy in a deep zone so you don't get beat deep. You can QB contain, and you can either use the middle yourself, or you could just drop this guy back in the middle third so you don't have to do that. That's completely up to you. And kind of depending upon what your opponent is doing, what you think that they're going to hit you with. So this allows you to blitz just the left side and then kind of just get over the middle of the field yourself. Now, you can blitz the other side too. There are other ways you can send the blitz from this formation, and I'm going to go over them in a second, but I do want to show how you can easily blow up the run. And, you know, that's just something that's really, you know, important right now with the quad father, this new Derrick Henry item. A lot of people are running the ball with these freight train running backs, right? So with the exact same setup, if we go ahead and pinch our line, show blitz, really all you got to do to stop the run is just basically, I like to use the linebacker on the same side of the screen as the running back. What that's going to allow me to do is, if I kind of just get over that guard, it's kind of just shoot down through the A gap right at the snap and kind of just blow that up. And that's any inside zone. Looking to become a better Madden player and win more games? Check out sportsgamers.com. I built sportsgamers.com from the ground up to give you the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks, all at the best price, bar none. We have a VIP membership that gives you access to the entire site, every ebook and every tip we release all year long for only $24.99. Click the link in the description. I've also pinned it in the comments, and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. So that's any inside zone, by the way. You can just go ahead and pinch your D-line, show blitz, and use with the linebacker, and kind of just shoot in the gap. I stand over the guard, and I just shoot down into the gap, and you guys can see here, I got a dive tackle that made him stumble, and then we were able to clean that up, and we got rid of his X factor just like that. If you want to throw on a secure tackler to make sure you don't miss these tackles, that's completely fine. As you guys can see here, this dive tackle kind of made him trip over me, and I was able to clean up with the other people in the backfield. Now, like I said, that same concept will work against any sort of inside zone run play. However, if it's a play like this, like gun tight with a pulling guard on a base, it's going to be a little bit different. But again, same thing. You can pinch your line, show your blitz, and now when there's a pulling guard, what I like to do is kind of just shoot in where the guard's pulling from. So if I know they're running base, I get on the same side as the running back, kind of just shoot in there. Again, dive tackle. 4-down line formations are extremely easy to shoot the gaps in Madden 23 against the run. Way easier, honestly, in my opinion, than formations with 3-down line. So that's a very good advantage of this defense, is you can blitz and have superb run D at the same time. Look at this. I'm able to get him in the backfield every play, get rid of these X factors, and we can go to work on the pass the same way. So again, all we got to do is show blitz, pinch our D-line. And now, again, we're able to set up easy blitz setups. So kind of getting back to what I was doing before, if I was, wanting to set up a blitz from both sides, I could easily do this right here and blitz both sides of the screen and be good to go. Now, a good advantage of this formation is you can actually put the safeties into the thirds. So like right here, I could put the safety in a third, this guy in a middle third, and then put this corner in an outside third to make this a 6-man blitz, and kind of like let me just roam the middle of the field myself. So, if they're going to go ahead and do something where they block the running back, we're going to be completely safe. We don't have to worry about anything. We're going to get quick pressure off that edge because the running back, he can only pick one guy up. So we're able to get in there for the sack, and that's going to be very consistent. So one of the things I really do like about this too is it stops play actions, because we're rushing 6 with a QB contain adjustment. That will make sure we get pressure in against the play action. As you guys can see, there is nothing open here. Kind of just lurking the middle and just taking away whatever I feel is necessary. But as you guys can see, literally nobody's open. We get the quick pressure off that edge. Now, if they do audible to a play action pass, here's a play action right here. Again, same thing. You're going to go at pinch or D-line, show blitz. When they run play action, I like to make sure I do blitz my 6 and I QB contain. Because when I blitz my 6 defenders, I pretty much know that there's no way that they're going to have time to get anything off if I QB contain. And I like to have my user on a blitz angle. Again, I'm not actually blitzing. I'm just taking a step forward, and then I'm just dropping back just like that. As you guys can see there, get really fast pressure. Now, one thing I will say is if they do run a play action pass, you might want to move this guy back that's in the middle so they don't, and also pass commit so he doesn't cheat. See how he kind of cheated on the play action and let the Gronk run right by him? Luckily, we got like 2 people free, and we were able to get a quick sack before they could get that off. But, that's kind of the danger of play action, is sometimes if you don't pass commit, your coverage defenders will not stick into coverage as quickly as they would if it was a regular pass. But if you go ahead and pass commit, like right here, I did the contains and I pass committed, you'll notice that my zone, he's not going to come up. He's just going to drop back, and we're in there for the sack. Untouched, very, very, very quick. So before I go any further in this video, depending upon the formation your opponent is running on offense, one thing you need to know about this formation and the splits in general is when you show blitz, your safeties swap. So when your safeties swap, unfortunately, their deep zones are running across the field. But we can easily fix that, again, with just these playmaker adjustments. You can put the safety in the outside third to the left by hitting to the left on the D-pad, on the left stick. And, if you're going to blitz this guy, then you don't even have to worry about putting him in a deep zone. But, you could put him in a third over here and then just drop this guy back over the middle if you're not going to blitz him. But if you're going to blitz him, then you don't even have to worry about it, right? If you're going to blitz him, then there's no need to even worry about his zone. But just something like this, you guys can see, now we have the middle covered, and then I can kind of just guard this flat zone over here. That's kind of an adjustment I like to do, is keep the left side of the screen opposite the running back zoned out then put this guy in the deep middle, put this guy in the deep zone, and just make myself basically responsible for this right side of the screen flat slash kind of just seam area. I feel like that's something that I can easily take away and just rush 5 and guarantee if they don't block somebody, quick pressure to where they got to make a quick read there. And basically I'm anticipating that I can take their first read away, and by the time they move on to their second read, they're going to get sacked. So again, I kind of like blitzing this running back side because if they send somebody out, it's basically an instant sack as long as I take that first read away in the flat, just like that. Okay, so that's definitely something that's really effective. Another thing you can do from this formation when you show blitz is just simply play a man-up scheme. And what I mean by that is basically we're just going to man everybody up. Man them up, man them up, man them up, man them up, bam. So this is how it's going to look. You're going to basically get a man up with 2 flat zones that you could obviously zone out, right? When you have the 2 flat zones, you could zone drop to say, 10, 15 yards, 20 yards, 25, 30, and you're going to be able to then lock the corner routes up, have everybody manned up, and basically only the running back at this point is unguarded. Now, if the running back's unguarded, obviously if he goes out on the route, you got to watch him, but if he stays in, and this is something I like to do if they start blocking him 24/7, they just start blocking him 24/7, then now I can kind of just free roam over the middle, take away whatever I see is coming open, and basically just rush my 4. So this is a versatile defense. You don't have to blitz, but you can rush anywhere from 4, 5 to 6. You can bring single side edge pressure, dual edge pressure, just rush your D-line, make adjustments against the pass, and stop the run all at the same time. It's a very, very, very easy to adjust from defense. You can set your zone drops for your flats as well. One thing I would recommend is if they are hitting you with a lot of corner routes, one thing I like to do is definitely have my flat zone set to 25 and keep the corners backed up in the flats. They will defend the corner routes much better. And then also I do like to put my hooks, if I'm running a lot of cover 2 and keeping hooks on the field, I do like to put them on 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Until next time, it's Duke, and I'm out of here.